Hello again. In the last video, we created your curriculum vitae. Now it's time for you to start preparing for a job interview. And it's true that sometimes interviews can be a little scary and intimidating. But if you prepare yourself, you're going to find this task a lot more easier. This video has a listening exercise, so be prepared to take notes and answer some questions. For the first part, you need to be aware of your strengths and weaknesses. Also, you need to prepare your wardrobe and you need to visualize yourself in the job interview. So, the first thing that we're going to do is to create a list of strengths and weaknesses. In my personal case, my strengths are teamwork, sociable, organized, goal-oriented, and creative. And my weaknesses are details, too many tasks, and sensitive. But it's necessary for us to explain in more detail what this means. So prepare for the listening exercise. So here are the instructions for this listening exercise. First, you need to listen and take notes. Then you need to read the text and compare it with your notes. There are two parts in this listening exercise. The first one is concentrated on strengths and the second on weaknesses. So, are you ready? Let's go. For strengths, I think one of my strengths is that I am very good at teamwork. I can help people be organized, I support my team, and I make sure everyone does their task. I think one of my strengths is that I am very sociable. I get along with people and they feel comfortable with me. I consider that I am very organized. I know the tasks that are pending. I organize my days with my tasks in mind. I try to keep lists of the things that I need to do. Now, read and compare. Here you have the text for the listening exercise. Compare it to the notes that you took. Okay, so now let's go to the second part of this listening exercise. Remember that this one is focused on my weaknesses. So again, listen and take notes, and then read and compare. For weaknesses, I consider that sometimes details can be difficult, especially when I have long workflows. Sometimes I work on too many things at the same time and it becomes hard. When I have too much stress, I sometimes get too sensitive. Now, read and compare your notes with the text. All right, now you know what your strengths and weaknesses are. It is time for you to visualize yourself in your job interview. So here I give you some questions that you can answer to prepare for this job interview. The first one is, when do you feel confident? In my case, I feel confident when I know about the topic. Second, what are your qualities? In my case, my qualities are I am very sociable, I am creative, and I am very proactive. Then, why do you think this company needs you? In my case, I think the company needs me because I know about pedagogy and curricular design. And finally, how can you exceed the position's expectations? I think that I can exceed the position's expectations because I know a lot about pedagogy and I can teach a lot of people to replicate those things. So, the task for this video is going to have two parts. The first one is to create your own list of strengths and weaknesses. Remember to be descriptive. Tell us why do you think these are your strengths and your weaknesses. And finally, answer the questions that I just posed. Remember, when do you feel confident? What are your qualities? Why do you think this company needs you? And how can you exceed the position's expectations? Leave your answers in the discussion board and remember that everyone is going to give you feedback. I'll see you in the next video.